We are moving straight into the No Mod 1 map, the AIM map. Let's get into this.
So yeah, we are starting off with a 7.1 star map. None of that 6-star nonsense we've been saying the entire tournament. Now we're gonna see harder maps, and honestly, it was about time, man. It was about time. The maps were just way too easy, and now we can see that the better players, the more advanced gamers, will have a bit more of a better time with the harder maps. It won't be just a consistency test, but now the skill cap is just gonna get higher.
Yeah, we have tapping, we have everything in this. We have tapping, we have hard cross-screen map jumps on this map here. Extremely difficult.
Yeah, no easy things at all. We are just gonna, jump straight into the harder style maps. So, we're approaching the gamer zone, gamer map pool, and you can see that honestly the replay team had even some trouble getting some replays because the maps were actually starting to get harder and harder. So, for the remaining players out there, good luck practicing the pool, because some of you might need it, others will probably don't need it because they are way too good either way, and this SR might be even low to them, even though we are just getting to the 7-star pool. The usual tournament moment.
Aleph, something about this map as well, that this map was actually in Corsair's close. So we have a Corsair's close, round of 32 of Corsair close, and you can see this map is full of consistency, full of these cross-screen jumps, especially in these PI sectors. Look at these 1-2s with these kind of little bit of awkward angles as well. Can really throw you off.
No easy jumps whatsoever. We are actually seeing some cross-screen jumps here and there, and let me tell you guys, they are not easy to hit. I mean, whether you're an aim player, you gotta be like a really consistent aim player to be comfortable on this map. This is no other map you've seen before, the usual, this is just some easy jumps here and there, maybe at this spike. The map is consistently difficult throughout the entire song, so you barely have any breaks, because when you think the map is just gonna get slower, out of nowhere, boom, you got even more jumps, in case you didn't have enough already. And I mean, you guys are just saying that you just have even more jumps in these lower sections of the song.
And it's so easy at all, Aleph. Look at these
they are not easy to hit.
Spacing. The thing is with this map is that the jumps space out and then they space back in and space straight back out. It's so awkward. You really have to have the aim control to really hit these notes perfectly, because there's not like a typical
zero breaks in here.
Yeah, you don't have any breaks, and it could really throw you off, especially with these 1-2s and horizontal jumps. Horizontal jumps always throwing off players.
Exactly, and honestly, what else can I say? We are just seeing even more action coming from this Nomad 1. Thank you so much to Redsti for pulling this Nomad 1 replay, because honestly, I cannot with Nomad 1 maps. They are just not for me, bro. I'm not a big game fan. What can I say?
I mean, if you can see the score on the replay over here, 350k from one of our replayers that has been FCing constantly throughout this map, you can already say how difficult this map is. It's not as easy as it looks.
It's not that easy, guys. So
it is not that easy. Thank you, Redsley, for this map. And
now,
we have Aleph. This map, Aleph, it has history, and we have one of the hardest 3 maps coming up. Let's get straight into it. No Mod 2. Having a bit of technical issues here.
Many of you might not expect this. Maybe other people might do, because they're already experienced with tournament map pools. So we got Ainane from I Am Not Vil. And
we have no Mod 2 here. The awkward aim stream map, Aleph.
We got, the awkward streams this time. We don't have any of the circular flowing maps we've seen in previous rounds. Now we're approaching, the harder flowing maps, and not just spacing, but just the awkwardness to hit every single stream right here. because it's so easy to miss on air here.
And also, Aleph, I would like to say that not only this is really difficult and it's awkward flow aim, it also has 200 BPM on top of it. So, you know, it is not friendly at all to the tapping players.
Yeah.
With a higher BPM tapping.
Like, this spacing with 200 BPM, the non-tapping players will have problems. The tapping players will probably have issues trying to aim these weird streams here and there. So, all I can say is good luck to you guys, because honestly, this was a pain in the ass to get a decent score.
We gotta respect our replay Aleph here. But look at these like back and
No,
forth.
not me, not me. It was I am not Bill. I don't know who you're talking about.
I am not Bill. Yes, I am not Bill. The go. I am not Bill. But look at these flow aim patterns. There's a little bit of spacing as well, and these. You could even say a bit of reading as well between these streams. They can really throw off somebody.
They can definitely throw even the most experienced stream player, because you blink, you miss. Like, it's so easy to miss on air. Like, we can see I am Bill struggling through these, you know, weirder streams. Even on the slightest thing, you can just find breaks. It's really annoying.
This is one of the hardest parts of the map coming up right now. It's just this incredible circular stream pattern where the tapping gets really intense in this section over here.
And the flow aim is just getting even more awkward. Even more weird streams here and there. You just cannot have a break in here. As you can see, just a slight missing can make you miss a lot over here in these weirder streams. And now we're gonna approach the end of the map, which unfortunately it does not get easier. It all just gets harder and harder. Like, you cannot catch a breath in here. That's how intense it gets.
Exactly, and you could even say that the stamina at this end part of the map is definitely running out because of all the tapping you're doing and the flow. It's really going to take a toll on your body. And as you can see, you know, final sections, so many bursts, so many streams, really going to throw people off.
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to mess around with a lot of players. I can definitely sense that. And, well, that's basically it. And that's Nama 2, guys. Honestly, not the easiest maps. And now we're gonna jump straight into Nama 3.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, James, for the replay.
Yes, I have to
gamer.
Yep, I had to do a little bit of a replay on the Nama 3 here. What can I say? Let's get into it. We have our flow aim control Nama 3 for us, Aleph, today. Look at these patterns.
Look at those patterns, man. So, well, this is just your average Nama 3, but with a little twist in here. And that twist is basically you got, you know, a couple of weird rhythms here and there just to you off just a little bit.
And these reading sections as well. This map is so missable. If you look at these like flowy patterns as well a little bit, and the snap of as well as some of these flow patterns here mixed with the flow, it is so difficult.
And yeah, like, it just keeps going on, like, constant reading, constant alternating sections here and there. And as you can see in this PI section of the map, well, it basically gets the same, you know, some bit of back and forth, some squares here and there, the usual alt sections, even more rhythms here and there. So, you know, the Nama 3 gamers will eat good with this map, or at least that's what I would like to think. I honestly think that the pullers did a really good job doing the pulling this round.
Thank you.
It was enjoyable to playtest, in my opinion. We will have to wait for the rest of the Danish players to give their feedback, but from my honest feedback, I just think the pull is nice. You know, I might be biased because I'm a playtester after all, but if this is too hard for you and if you are still playing the tournament, you might want to try to invest in, you know, pushing your skill cap.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Aleph is not a paid actor, by the way. I did not pay him to say this.
This is all honest feedback. I am not getting paid more for saying this, guys.
But yeah, look at these final finds of it. Look at that. Oh, look at that back and forth section of the map. Incredible. I mean, this is so skill capped. With
Yeah,
these reading overlap and the flow and the snap and reading, it's so difficult to hold a combo here. Even I cannot hold a combo on this.
Exactly.
It is so hard.
Even
It is
James
so hard.
has trouble holding combo in these sections of the map, so that's how you know how hard things get over here. And well, the map just keeps going on. You think the map might be over, but no, we got the last guy. And it just keeps going. No breaks, no breaths, no nothing. You just keep going, keep pushing through here, man.
Literally no breaks. You are ulting throughout this final section of the map, and there is no breaks.
Constant ulting every single time. And that's number 3.
700k right there. Yeah, I'll take that, Aleph, you know.
Gaming, and now it's time for Nomad 4.
The whole board 4 time, guys.
An unfortunate 1 miss coming from I am not Veil. Blink and you miss it.
How has he done this? And this map, let's get into it, Aleph. This map here is your tech map. This map has everything in it. It has slide attack, it has flow, it has figure control, it has aim control, it has reading, it has everything.
And it even has flowing. Just for the Nomad gamers to throw them off even more, because you know, if we got more skill sets in one map, the better, honestly. We just keep gaming through, no issues whatsoever. And yeah, honestly, this map is just a shitfest of sliders here and there. You just cannot catch a break because you can easily break on air. Like, these sliders are really annoying to hit.
We haven't even got to the hard section yet. The hard section is actually coming up now. This is where the map really takes its difficulty up for a 7-star level with the figure control, sectors, and aim control over here.
Yeah,
it's required to hit
especially
these
the aim
sliders.
control in this KI is gonna throw a lot of people off because it's not easy hitting this. Like, I am probably thinking of 1 or 2 players that can probably hit this like with no problem. But for the average player, this section is gonna give you a lot of trouble. So you might want to be careful. As you can tell, I am not Bill was kind of surprised for almost hitting that if it wasn't for the sliders here and there.
Yeah, this map is so skill capped. You're gonna have such trouble with this map. It is 6.7 stars in a 7-star pool. You know, alt maps are usually tech maps are usually very low SR, but in this case, you know, we're going to the hard, the big boy pool here, and we have the big boy patterns coming up to the final section of the map here with the back and forth, with the sliders, with the figure control as well to top it all off.
And yeah, you guys can see that the map just gets harder right at the end, just because, you know, screw you guys. And well, a lot of players can find breaks. Thankfully, I am not Bill, just managed to FC the ending.
I am Bill, not Bill, locked in for this map.
And that's basically Nomad 4. Not the longest map out there, but that doesn't mean it's not hard. Like, the map is not easy, even though it's hard. And now we are going to jump to Nomad 5.
We are. And the Nomad 5, you know, again, thank you by I Am Not Bill for this replay. We have a speed map. We have a stamina speed map.
We got stamina, boys.
Oh, we have stamina in the pool, boys. And this is your
We
stamina
got
map.
actual stamina. A lot of players have complained in previous pools that some other maps had a lot of speed in here. This is when the stamina is gonna come. And
234 BPM stamina.
An experienced tapping player had some issues trying to FC this, so that's how you know this map gets really intense. And starting off
234 BPM. Look at these
streams.
Look
Look
at
at
these
those
streams.
streams. They are so long, and they can easily drain out your stamina. So you guys might want to warm up before playing this. Just a suggestion from your fellow playtester. Please warm up if you want to play this map. I don't think this map is
spread.
I don't even know if Pablo could play this without warming up. I honestly have no idea, but we'll see in the finals match. But yeah, as you guys can see, the map is really stamina demanding. The BPM is high, the streams are long, and it will fuck your wrist up.
You know, you gotta warm up for this. If you do not warm up, you will get arthritis with this map.
You will probably get RSI, tendinitis, carpal tunnel. you know, your arm will be just gone. So, you know, keep that in mind from your fellow staff team to, you know, not injure yourself playing Osu.
Oh. There we go, yep. Okay, yeah, final section of the map here. And you know, the final section is basically a repeat of the beginning section where we get these 237 BPM stream patterns again. Which, you know, demand a lot of stamina here.
Yeah, let me tell you guys, it's not easy because the stretches keep going and going. It doesn't end. Your hand keeps burning throughout this part of the map. You just want it to be over as soon as possible, but it keeps throwing your streams. There's no end to these upcoming streams. It just keeps going. No breaks, no nothing, just tapping. You will be forced to stream 234 ppm. And yeah, look at that last stream. Yeah, really good break there, man. Really good break.
You can see that this map is not for the faint-hearted at all. This map is for the gigachads only. You know, like I said, Aleph, I want to reiterate this one more time for everyone watching in the stream. We are moving on to the big boy pool. This is a big jump from semi-finals to finals. This pool, compared to the semi-finals pool, is nothing in difficulty. This is extremely difficult maps we have coming up. And that is what happens. The best of the best play the best of the maps, you know? I like to say
exactly. And now, another big boy map. We got Decadence. So, oh no, wait. Number 6 is missing, right?
No 6, no! Where is my... Oh,
there we go.
It's a replay by me. An FC by me. You know, I am the gimmick player. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do a bit of gimmick gameplay.
You know, lower your gaming, just in case you didn't have enough last round. And well, this map just has, you know, awkward overlaps just to throw everyone off. If you are a low AR hater, you will not have a fun time. If you are a low AR enjoyer, you will have a lot of fun abusing this to your opponents. Because look at those sections.
I do want to say that this map is also polyrhythm as well, Aleph.
Yeah, you got a couple of weird rhythms here and there. Not for the faint of heart. And especially, you gotta keep that flowing covered. And you gotta know how to tell apart those triples and, you know, 1-6 here and there. Exactly. Look at those overlaps. Look at those weird-ass rhythms. Be really careful because even though the map is short, it's like only 2 minutes and a half. Again, just because a map is short, it doesn't mean it's easy. You got a bit of a break coming on, but yet you got even more flowing. I mean, if you're an experienced flowing gamer, then it shouldn't be that hard for you. But if you just cannot play low AR, you at least might want to give this map a couple of tries. And look at those doubles here and there. The rhythms here and there, just in case you didn't have enough. Again, just the GOAT for managing to FC this, making it look easy.
Trust me, guys, this is not easy at all. I don't know how I FC this. I didn't even FC. I did I FC? I think I did, yes.
Look, he even swags through the back and forwards. He doesn't even cheese them. He straight up hits them. That's he's just that good. He's that guy.
No.
Look at that. Oh my god, so good.
Thank you, Aleph. I'm not as good as you, but, you know, we make it work. On these low AR maps.
Low AR gaming right here. And the map does not get easier right at the end. Just in case you were nervous, we got even more nerve-wracking patterns. And that's Nomad 6 for you guys.
And now, FC, yep. There you go, 8-9.
For the hiddens.
Hidden 1 now. Here we go. The HD1, the awkward aim map is what we're into now. And this map is 240 BPM. And if off the bat, we have a high BPM HD1.
We got more awkward aim.
And the perfect replay.
Let's go! Perfect, the code.
Perfect replay.
And well, let me tell you guys, this map is unforgiving because, as you can see, it's 240 BPM, and you even got baby! Let's go! And
Not
well,
only
yeah.
do you have the awkward aim, the tapping as well. Like Alif said, this map is brutal. Not only does it test your awkward aim capabilities, it's all gonna take a little bit of tapping as well. With
And
these
of
bursts
course,
of 240.
let me tell you guys, we finally got a 7-star map in the hidden pool. It was about time, man.
First
Thank
7-star
you,
map.
pullers.
First 7-star map, guys. I hope you guys are happy.
Yeah, we are actually gaming this round. We are not messing around anymore. We are not trying to play according to the player skill cap. We do not care anymore. If you guys have trouble, try to improve, but the maps are just gonna get harder and harder. You guys gotta prove that you are the best Danish players, and you gotta show it. It's not gonna be a consistency test, but you also gotta show them who's the boss on higher SR maps.
The players left over, you guys have been FCing everything so far. And, it's time for that push. It's time for that skill cap. And this is what we're doing with
this. Left here for a reason. You guys are actual gamers. You are the Danish gamers. And you gotta show to your opponent who's the actual gamer in this round. We are not messing around. This is not Taker. We are not playing around anymore. We are actually entering the big boy area, the big boy round.
And we got boy round, the manly round. Look at these overlaps. Look at these awkward patterns, those squares that come out of nowhere with the jump scares. This map is so difficult, and again, it's on 240 as well. So you're going to be tapping really fast on top of the aim.
It just keeps getting harder and harder, and of course, the rest of the map will not get any easier because the aim will keep getting even more tricky to hit. Just in case you had enough trouble, then boom! You got even more awkward jumps. Just because, you gotta show the world who you actually are, how good you are, and how much of a gamer you are to prove that your country, that you're the dog in here. You are the big dog.
Oh yeah, looks like Skibbity Toilet is enjoying the pool so far. We love to see that from Skibbity.
We got the approval. That's all that matters.
We got the approval.
We do not care about the rest of the players. As long as Skibbity Toilet has us covered, we know we're going in a good path. And now, it's time for the hidden 2. We got Buck, baby! Yet another replay coming from Jazz. The low
I gave another low AR gaming by me.
Well, let me tell you guys, this map is just hard. You got awkward aim.
This map, Alif, I will explain it. So not only do we have, a couple of weird aim patterns, we have some reading within the key eye, which really adds some difficulty to this map. And again, it is AR8, it was AR 8.2 last round, but this time we are going for more of the AR 8 approach with a bit more reading on this. Don't worry, there is even more reading in the pool later on, but for now, we decided to go for something a bit more lighter on the reading, but still not very easy, not free at all.
It is not free, exactly as what you said. And coming on to the first key eye, let me tell you guys, the aim gets serious in here. We're not talking about simple overlaps. We actually got some big boy jumps in here, some big dog jumps. So you guys might want to be careful and, maybe practice this. I would not advise side reading this at all. From yours truly, I think our replayer Jazz can tell you the same thing.
Oh yes, I can. So when I play this map, it is not easy at all. As a hidden 2, enjoy it here and there. It was quite fun, but I have to admit, this map is not for the best, It's hard.
Exactly.
It's definitely hard.
It's hard.
The reading is, the reading can really throw you off because one misread and you're gonna just chain miss on these jumps.
Yeah, it's basically over, and the map does not get easier. It all gets even harder. You got a bit of a build up over here with some weird overlaps before the last key eye of the map. Oh, also, the back and forth sliders.
You're gonna have to learn those, you don't want to get slow slided or fast slided and stuff.
something me when I'm jerking it or something.
And
That's
I don't
how
know if you missed that. The back and forth, Aleph. I don't know if you saw that, but the back and forth over here can really throw players off, up and down, reading the
definitely
double
see
stack.
players missing in here. That would definitely throw some runs. That's for sure. I really want to see Pablo play this. Oh, I want to see it too.
Pablo's definitely banning this.
You think so?
But yeah, there we go. That is the hidden 2. You know, very difficult
Easy
reading.
for
A little bit slight reading.
Easy for Gas.
Oh,
And
no.
Time for the hidden 3.
Hidden 3 time, and it's actually another replay by me. But this map is too difficult. I cannot got the FP on this. You know, 400k is the most I can do on this map. This map is so difficult.
We still love you, Jazz. This is still a really good play. I mean, this map is just spicy, as you can see in the team name.
Little bit about this map, Aleph. This map is full of awkward flow and aim control throughout the whole map.
Yeah, this
is
map is
so
really
hard.
unforgiving, and it's surely made for the hidden gamers out there. So if you do not know how to hit flowy patterns on hidden, you will not have an easy time in here. Because like, look at those patterns here and there. Awkward sliders, weird flow aim, and it just stays the same throughout the entirety of the map. Only that it even gets even harder as the song just keeps going. You cannot catch a break. And look at the first PI. Weird aim, weird patterns, and weird sliders. It just has everything in here.
It does, and you know, in the previous rounds, if you didn't have to play hidden, you could have still cheesed the win, you know. But in this level, in this type of map, you cannot cheese the win. So if you don't know how to play the mod, you cannot win. This is
Exactly.
it. You need mastery of the mod to be able to hit these weird circle streams and these weird flowing patterns.
Like, we can just see that even Jazz, our hidden gamer, had some struggles trying to FC this, so this is not for the faint of heart. Even the experienced hidden players have trouble FCing maps like this. So, you know, let's give this map a try. I wouldn't really advise side reading this because if you don't know how to, you know, work around this flow aim, you will not luck. And you will make a fool of yourself in match, and everyone in chat will laugh at you. And you do not want that. You do not want to get clipped and get shown in also funny moment. Look at this guy not locking everything in hidden. It's not a Bissell.
You do not want to become a gift, that's for sure. This map is definitely so. You are gonna know long if you have no mastery on this. Look, look at these flow aim patterns, these triples. Oh, the awkward flow is so difficult.
Look at that, just gaming.
Honestly, that might have been the most biggest football I've ever had on this map.
But still, it's a goated replay. But yeah, the map even gets weirder at the end. Look at those sliders. Look at those patterns. Aim control, flow wave. It just has everything. And well, when you just thought it was over, boom, big jump scare.
Much more space than the ending over here. More flowy, more space. So much more difficult. And yeah, just coming up with a little bit of a finger control section at the end there.
Yeah, a bit of a wheel clash right at the end, just in case you didn't have enough. And that's hidden 3 for you guys.
But don't be gone yet, because we got a hidden 4. We have a hidden 4.
We got more hidden, baby.
And this is by I Am Not Vil. This is a slider tech map, guys. We have a slider tech map in the pool now on HD. So you thought that flowing map was hard? No, we got slider tech coming in.
We
as well,
even
with
got other hidden maps. This map is not easy either. Not because of anything, because Mr. I Am Not Bill actually missed on air. Like, he had no issues hitting the hard patterns. He just kept missing on air. As you guys can see, this map is really easy to miss on air. Although the song's a banger though.
And look, we're getting into the slider control section over here, where the sliders get fast and the control is hard.
And yeah, just really unforgiving, weird sliders here and there. But you know, the song at least, you know, makes it a bit easier. So, you know, it doesn't make it that hard when you're jamming throughout the entirety of the song. Maybe not if you're like retrying the map for the 15th time in a row. And it's not that fun, but just don't play this map too much. trying to practice. That's the worst thing you could possibly do for a map like this. But yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
look at this control as well, Aleph.
the
Control is so
puller's
difficult.
cooked with this one, honestly.
It's the control of this map, Aleph, and the slider, and top of that makes it really difficult. Because not only do you have the control that you need to have, but the slider control as well. The mix on top is so difficult to be consistent on, you know?
And now, yeah, this is the part where you would like to, you know, build up your combo. Because the map, after these slider streams, don't not look here though. And now this is the part where most people are gonna usually build their combo. Don't be like I am not Bill and just miss on the most free slider ever on the free combo. Please, please, guys, I am telling you, don't be like me, please. Well, yeah. I'm not mad at all about that miss. Trust me, guys. But, I mean, as I've told you before, it's really easy to miss on air, so at least make sure to not over practice this and mind block this map. Because,
Definitely
I mean, it's
not.
really easy to do it. So
Very
just play this
submissible.
map maybe twice a day. Just please, please hear me out on this. Do not over practice this map.
It's so difficult, and you don't want to mind block on any of these sliders because it's going to be horrible with about 50.
I mean, also, don't be like me and try to play this map without any warm-up and being sick as well. It does not make things easier. Trust
My
me.
go Aleph still holding a 97 act with no warm-up. Gotta respect that.
I mean, it was also a bit of a, you know, I maybe fucked up my hand because I tried to play Nomo 2 as my first map of the day, being sick with no other warm-up whatsoever. But, you know, I'm just me. Anyways, with it out of the way, it's time for the Hard Rocks.
It
Hard
is
Rock
time for the
Fun
Hard
Time.
Rock. And we
And
are coming in.
thankfully, it's
I'm
not
a Bill.
a weird game. It's just aim. Thankfully, there's nothing weird with the map. Just maybe some streams, but it's just your average Hard Rock aim.
Yeah, it's a
nothing
bit more on the
special.
awkward side. A little bit on the awkward side, but it's just your average AR game consistency with a little bit of these awkward square patterns with aiming. But other than that, as I said, this is your normal HR consistency for 7 stars. A second 7-star map in the pool.
Like, the only thing I would tell you guys to be careful is some streams that, you know, are a bit weird and maybe can throw you off sometimes. But if you guys just keep that in mind, the map shouldn't be, you know, that hard, especially if you're, like, used to playing Hard Rock.
Very friendly to those who play Hard Rock, but some of these awkward aim jumps can actually throw you off, so be very careful on these awkward aim patterns, can definitely throw you off. Look at these patterns.
Yeah, honestly, the weird patterns are gonna come right now, especially with those triples, and then all of the sudden triangle jumps that are really spaced. And then, oh yeah, be careful about that part. You guys definitely want to look at your cursor over there because you can easily miss aim that stream or the jumps coming right after that. And
The flow
well,
aim, the flower patterns can definitely get you to break your combo if you do not expect them to come out. No. So be
True.
careful about the flower patterns.
Yeah, that's like the trickiest part of this map as a whole, because as you guys can see, the rest is just your average hard rock aim. Nothing too special about it. Just aim. Just try not to break on air, please. And well, the second PI is basically the same as the first one. Maybe some patterns are flipped, but there isn't that much of a difference here. You even got the same triples here and there. You even got some. You even got the same flowing patterns in the first PI. Like, look at that. It's only flipped upside down. And yeah, now you got a bit of a build up for you to get some combo. You got even more space jumps here and there, just in case you didn't have enough.
Moving on to the final section of the map, the final PI where the jumps get a bit more spaced and the streams get a bit more longer as well. So, you gotta be careful about that. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah, just like that. Don't be me. Just don't be like me, and you should be okay.
Final section in the final jumps, the bigger space for jumps here. More of the awkward aim and more awkward streams as well throughout the map.
And well, we got the final section of the map in which, well, yeah, we got some sliders here and there. just to build up some combo before the last jumps and last strings. And there we go, the last drop. And we got the Corsairs logo right over there.
There it is, the final part of the map. And yeah, thank you, Aleph, for that replay. 800k, beautiful score. And now we're moving on to one of the hardest, probably one of the hardest maps in the pool.
Probably the hardest map in the entire pool, because
yeah, probably the hardest map in the entire pool.
It's quite special because it doesn't have any Hard Rock FCs just yet.
It does not have any Hard Rock FCs. I don't even know who did the replay. I can't see the name. Of who did the replay.
It was me, but I forgot to put the name. I wanted to put I am Bill, but I was like, okay, I'm done with this map. I'm just gonna jump straight into the next one.
I will explain this map. So this map is your precision control pick, where you gotta control your aim on this, and it is so difficult to be able to do that on this type of map. If you get into these patterns, you will see what I mean. This map is a reason why it has no Hard Rock FCs, because of the patterns that are within this map are so difficult towards the latter half of the map that you're just gonna break on air if you do not have that control on your cursor.
Yeah, honestly, the aim control required in this map, like the CS already makes it hard enough, but this map has some, special aim control patterns that you will definitely see in the first KI. And let me tell you guys, you are probably not ready for what you're about to see.
And here we are getting into the KI section of the map with a back and forth.
And there we have it, back and forths, and some rhythms here and there. So this map has a bit of everything just to throw you guys off.
Those back and forths are much harder than they look, by the way. I would just like to let you know that when you play them, you will see how difficult they actually are to hit.
They are not easy to hit, that's for sure. Like, unless you're a precision god, practice this map. Like, you will need some practice. I would not advise you to set with this. Maybe, like, when I tell you to practice a map, I actually mean it. Like,
when the 3 minutes says practice the map, you practice the map.
I mean, you might be Pablo and just be the best fucking player out there, but if you're like a mere mortal, like the rest of us, all I can tell you is that you might want to practice these types of maps. I mean, as you can see, the patterns here are just so unforgiving. You gotta be the break section. Yeah, you just have some time to, catch a breath. And yeah, we still got the back and forths. Really unforgiving stuff over here, guys.
Look at these back and forths, getting more space as well towards the end of the map. Look at the spacing. So much aim control required for this.
And yeah, that's basically it. Like, the map is only 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but again,
it's intense. Very intense.
It's really intense. And having that out of the way, let's jump straight into Hard Rock 3.
Hard Rock 3, the mech technical map. Let's get into this.
We got the mech tech, guys.
We have the mech tech, boys and girls. Let's get straight into this.
As you guys can see, I Am Not Bill is back again, ready for business. After being absent on that Hard Rock 2, he is back to show you guys how you gotta play Hard Rock 3, or at least the mistakes you should avoid.
And this mech tech map is 7+ stars, by the way. I'm going to let you guys know that this map is not easy as well. You have a 7-star mech tech map.
And well, some may call it a hidden map, but the true gamers play this with Hard Rock. As you guys can see, these sliders are really unforgiving, and it's really easy to break your combo on just air. Like, the map gets really intense in here, and it just keeps going. So good luck trying to, keep your combo in here, because yet again, you cannot catch a breath in this map. You got flowing, you got weird sliders. It's a mech tech, guys.
And as a mech tech, this map is not for the faint of heart. Look how difficult this is. The flow aim, some of the flow aim, some of the sliders here, the tapping, and the finger control required for this is so difficult. And the aim as well. Some of these aiming patterns as well can really throw you off.
Yeah, that miss right there. You might want to be careful about your rapid trigger settings. Just saying. Just saying.
Here we go, getting into a bit more than 10 seconds on the map.
Yeah, I am not built. Might have just lost a bit of health right there, but it's fine because you guys should use no fill. Don't be like me and just use hard rock because you know the replay might be fucked if you guys don't wear no fill. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that you compliment my handwriting.
Quite beautiful handwriting there, Aleph. But you know
Thank
what's
you,
more
man.
beautiful? The gameplay, honestly.
Ooh.
This is such an amazing gameplay right here that we're seeing from these.
Oh, you're flattering me. My goodness, I'm starting to flash, man. Oh yeah,
look
you
at
guys
that
might want to be
execute.
careful with that pattern. But yeah, that's Hard Rock 3. Short but intense at the same time. Yet again, another 2.5-minute map. And now, time for the Hard Rock 4.
And one of the longer maps in the pool as well. We're getting into the alt pick
Yeah.
again. You know, you're probably wondering where's the second alt map or where's the other alt maps? Of course, other skills that has some alt in it, but we have a completely focused alt map here, and that's dancing the game on Hard Rock.
And well, let me tell you guys, a good summary of this map is just a normal 3 with Hard Rock. There's no special gimmick whatsoever. It's just alt, but just slap Hard Rock on top of it. So, you know.
A little bit of
The
aim
alt
control and
gamers.
reading. A little bit aim control and reading as well within the snap. Like, can really throw people off, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
aspect as
considering
well.
that we got Hard Rock, it's like almost AR 10. So I think, you know, unless you cannot read AR 10, you should be okay with it, honestly. It's not like your average normal 3, which you usually have like 9.7, 9.8 AR. But I think this time it's like AR 10 with Hard Rock, even though it's like AR 9.4, like the base AR.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, this map is a bit more linear as well compared to the normal 3, with a little bit of linear flow patterns as well. It can, you know, plays a bit more differently, you know?
Yeah,
Especially with these
I
back and
mean, you can just miss on any sort of circle. So you guys should be careful. Although, I gotta say, if you're an experienced Hard Rock player, you could side with this, honestly. This map doesn't really have some sort of patterns that could throw you off if you're like an experienced normal 3 player, because there have been times where at least I myself have played better an old map side reading than after practicing it. So it also depends on the person, but my recommendation in here is that you guys shouldn't practice this map that much. Maybe give it a try just to get the feeling out of it, and maybe try to, you know, figure out where you usually miss, and then just try to keep that in mind for when you have to play this on match. That's just my advice as a fellow 3-digit tournament player. Of course, to each their own, but for those who
Listen to his
usually have
advice.
trouble, for those
Good
of you
luck.
gamers who usually get worse scores on match than when you practice it in solo, these types of maps usually are better for you when you just play them as few as possible. Like, the least tries you invest in here, the better. Because if you retry this map a lot, you can find a lot of dumb breaks. Like, not even on the hard parts, but just on the easier side of the map, which can, I mean, you can definitely try to figure out, okay, I have to aim this exact pattern just right, because that way I can have combo. Like, if you focus that much on there, you can probably throw the rest of your run.
Yeah,
So-
and with that, we come into the final section where, you know, they're always a bit more prevalent here. Final key out here. And, you know, take Aleph's advice. You know, he's a smart man, he's 3-digit, listen to him. But this final section has a bit of the snap ult as well. As you saw there, a little bit of snap ult before we get into the main section here. And again, you know, finishing off with that flow aim.
And aim control
ult.
as well.
Yeah, aim control on that ult. Finish off the map.
We got some space jumps over here. Also, watch out for those sliders. Guys, watch out for those. I almost died because of them. And again, I wasn't wearing no fail. So, you know, at least make sure to tap them properly so you can at least get some combo right at the end. Just in case, in case we see some sort of close matchup. Just in case. Keep that in mind.
Just in case. And with that, thank you again. I am not Vil, but now we're moving on to the DTs. You know, a lot of people love the DTs in this tournament, and we are starting off with a banger. This is your AR 10.4 DT1
Yeah,
consistency map.
we are actually getting into the spicy ARs right now. We got serious rhythm coming right over here. We were just having, you know, AR 10.3 maps for TT1, but in this round we're gonna spice things up. We are gonna crank up the AR to AR 10.4. Which, I mean, for the experienced DT players might not be that hard, but for the non-DT gamers, turn your gamma up. That's my advice.
Yeah, this map is pretty much, there's not that many bursts in this map at all. It's mostly your consistent aim, you know, your conventional aim type of DT1, but just high AR.
I gotta say, this map is really simple. It just doesn't have any sort of weird parts. Like, I mean, I got this playside rhythm because I had to go to class, so I was like, okay, I can't put any more tries on any other map. So, like, you guys can see that in this DT1, if you're an experienced DT gamer, you should be okay with this, but if you're not, then just give this map a few tries, try to learn the mapping, because you cannot read the AR as high as this one. And yeah, my advice is crank the gamma all the way up. It won't make you a worse player. You're just playing smart. There's no shame in that. Trust me. If you get the point, that's a point. Doesn't even matter, guys.
And look at this final section, you know, coming into the halfway through the map. And yeah, this map, as Ali said, it's very basic. There's barely any burst. It's mostly about that back and forth aim, you know, your conventional aim, your farm aim, you know, if you want to call it that.
I mean, there's nothing special, nothing weird about this map. It's just your average DT aim map, like no special thing whatsoever, no weird burst, no aim control, nothing at all. We only got jumps and we just at 10.4. That's the only thing coming right in here. The map is simple enough, but you guys gotta know how to read this.
And coming to the final section, actually the final section of the map is very intense. I think that's where most of the difficulty comes from the map, where there's like no break at all for the
spike is gonna come right here at the end of the map, and even though this isn't the last drop, things will get even more space right at the end, even more space jumps over here, just in case you didn't have enough. Look at those jumps, for example. I mean, yeah, honestly, I think the speed doesn't get that much, like, it isn't as high as normal 5, of course. Like, the tapping is like maximum 6 notes. So, come on, if you guys got rapid trigger, you should be fine. It's only like, what, 240 ppm, so... I think most of you should be fine, especially if you play double time. If not, consider banning this and move on.
Consider banning this at all, yes, because this is hard.
We are going to jump straight into DT2.
DT2 time. Here we go.
Anytime now.
Little bit of issues here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go. DT2 time coming. For our speed players, you know, I know we have some speed enjoyers in the pool here. This is your bursty speed, you know, since No Mod 5 was the stamina. We've gone for a bit more of a bursty approach on this one.
We got 258 speed, baby. We are so back.
We are so back.
And the AR is also really high. We got AR 10.4. So, you know, might also crank the gamma up this time as well. But honestly, my fellow DT2 gamers shouldn't have any struggle with this. Because honestly, if you were an advanced DT player, but if you don't know how to, you know, play streams, you will have a hard time either way. So, you know, what is gonna settle this map whatsoever is, you know, how well you can tap almost 260 DPM bursts here and there. Well, I mean, I call it bursts, but most of you can call it streams. But in my opinion, it doesn't have that much stamina, as we can see coming from our goated replayer, Rise of Kingdoms.
Thank you, Rise of
with the
Kingdoms, for this.
Thank you so much for covering us with this play. Really good stuff. And I mean,
This map is not that difficult in terms of the stamina requirements. It's just that it's really bursty, really, and a bit more finger controlling as well than the No Mod 5. So the No Mod 5 was pure stamina, you know, opted for something a bit more bursty, a bit more controlly.
Yeah.
Such as the DTT.
This is more rapid trigger friendly, while Nomad 5 is more of a stamina gamer. I don't think rapid trigger can even save you from the Nomad 5 stamina.
Here we are coming into a bit of a guitar solo here or something here, saxophone solo here. So, you know, the bursts get really high. Look at that, so many bursts.
So many triples, so many bursts. You cannot catch a break just yet. And we've been got finger control, and Rise of Kingdoms is gonna find an unfortunate break there, but I mean, it's just right at the end of the map. So if you ever find yourself in this situation, you can just pray that your opponent is just struggling in this map, and your opponent isn't like Sobu or Pablo. This is gonna be a close point between those two, in my opinion. I mean, we can see that the ending, it doesn't get any easier than that. We even got a longer stream, even more triples, and that's it. That's DT2. Only 2 minutes and a half yet again. And now we are gonna jump straight into DT3. Another map that is really that forgiving. And anytime now, we will see what awaits for us for our next map.
Getting straight into this one here.
And we got I wouldn't know how to call this exactly, but all I can tell you guys is that I got this play for a couple from a couple months ago. I was actually side reading this for a tournament, so take my advice. This map is hard readable only if you know how to play DT. But for the rest of you guys, at least give this map one try. Don't over practice this too much. Because honestly, you got a couple of weird aim control coming up here right now. Even though it's only 190 BPM, that doesn't mean the map isn't forgiving at all. If you got a low BPM map with double time, you can expect probably the most weird stuff ever.
And the finger control as well. This map has quite a bit of finger control in there as well, especially when we get to these fast slider section here with these doubles. Really throw you off as well. Look at this, Salif.
Yeah.
Weird sliders, a little bit of finger control. A lot of these fast sliders.
Money TJ 1994 with the side bump over here.
Money TJ. The absolute DC. Oh god. TJ Money. Do not sleep on this man.
I mean, look at those sliders. It's just really unforgiving, you know, guys. And well, you got a bit of a break section to catch a breath, you know, look at the enemy's leaderboards, scores, you know, get even more nervous. And well, we got a bit of a build-up coming up right now because the map, let me tell you guys, it's not gonna get easier than this. In fact, it's gonna get even harder right at the end. So, you know, hold tight to your chairs because what we are about to see right now is some true TT3 action.
Yeah, here we go. We're coming into the final section where the finger control gets a bit more tricky and the fast sliders become a bit more relevant here.
Look at those sliders, finger control. It's just that unforgiving. Unfortunate break coming from Cat Money TJ 1994. But you know, stuff happens. Happens to the best of us. I mean, look at those sliders right at the end. Just in case you didn't have enough. Just to screw up with your accuracy. And that's TT3. Again, another brief map. But it's still really, really intense.
Thank you again. Got Money TJ 1994 with that S rank. What a goat, honestly. Gotta respect him and his DT skills. And now we're in for this map. This map is your flow aim, your tapping, and your finger control. DT4.
Especially finger control. It's really unforgiving when it comes to finger control. 2010 BPM, and let me tell you guys, even if you're a stamina gamer, I'm not gonna even say the finger control, just the aim itself is kind of hard. The map is not free. Let's just say that. Also, the map is pretty long. It's 3 minutes this time.
3 minutes of straight tapping like you're looking at this on your screen. This is what you see for 3 minutes. With this finger control, this flow, this aim, and this tapping. For 3 minutes.
Oops. My bad. I meant to say 210 BPM. Oopsie daisy. But, you know, still. Even though the BPM might be slower than the other tapping maps on the pool, that doesn't mean it's not draining at all. Because you can just find misses on anything, and it also can be really stamina draining if you're not really used to, you know, tapping this BPM. This replay was made by not other than I Am Not Bill, the guy that is indeed I Am Bill's evil cousin.
Yeah, I mean, this map is not forgiving at all. Look at this. Oh.
Yeah, it's just, it keeps throwing you off. You cannot catch a single break. And look, guys, we're only going halfway through the map, and it doesn't get easier. Honestly, it's still, like, I wouldn't say harder. It just stays the same. Like, it's consistently the same difficulty throughout the 3 minutes of just pure finger control hell.
Aleph, I'm gonna say this right now. You think this is the hard part of the map? No, this part of the map, it is actually kind of chill. The hard part of the map is actually what comes at the end of the map.
Exactly.
It doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. That's the problem. That's coming up right now. The final corner of the map is where the map just doesn't stop tapping. You're gonna be tapping forever.
Exactly. You gotta have unlimited stamina. You gotta be like some sort of the Danish Saracen, you know?
And here we go, pushing it to the final part of the map.
It just
Tapping
keeps
and the flow
going.
gets so much intense here.
A bit of a break section, but still, we even got more streams because we felt like we didn't have enough just yet. Even more finger control. So good luck to you guys that usually struggle with finger control and stamina, because you will definitely need it for this map. Even the stamina gamers are gonna have trouble because the aiming here. This is a Pablo map, that's for sure. Pablo will not have struggles with this map, I can tell. But yeah, that's DT4, and now we're gonna jump into the last DT map of the pool, DT5.
Yeah, we have a secret DT5 here, which is actually a reading map.
We got a reading guide.
We got a reading gimmick map here, and it's Persix with the replay for the reading.
Gaming replay siren as well, like really good stuff coming from Persix. My fucking god.
This is the final gimmick map of the pool, and it's your gimmick map in the DT5 with the reading.
I have PTSD from this map because I was forced to play this with hidden only, and the base AR for this is like AR6.
Oh
and
no.
It's not enjoyable, guys. Trust me. Like, the map is only like 4 stars, but when you have to deal with AR6 as a whole, it's not cool. But playing this with double time makes things a bit easier, because I mean, even if you're a DT gamer, if you don't know how to read AR8, I mean, this is not even AR8, this is AR 8.7. So guys, practice this. Don't side read this. The only person I would probably see side reading this is Lockjohn, because they're really good at, you know, gimmick. But I wouldn't be even sure that he would get a good score side reading, or maybe he could, I don't know. But this map is just not forgiving. And it's also quite short. I think it's the shortest map in the pool, actually. It's only 1 minute and a half.
Shortest map, but very high intensity reading. And yeah, that is the pool.
And now, it's time for the tiebreaker. From yours truly, Aleph Bebo on Twitter. Please follow me. Okay.
There it is. Aleph underscore Vivo with a 99.54% accuracy. S rank on this map is actually
On the
insane.
most bullshit slider you guys will ever see.
This map is your aim consistency. We have not had an aim consistency tiebreaker since the round of 32. So here it is. It's coming back, and it's coming back in the
It's
seventh
coming back.
sample.
And all I can tell you guys is that I got this score side reading. So honestly, I wasn't bothered to play it again after this score. Considering that I suck at aim, I was pretty proud of, you know, getting this score while being sick.
Yeah, this map is for the true consistency gamers. You know, if you get to tiebreaker, you know what matters? It's not skill cap that matters. It's how consistent you are, and that is what's gonna get you to win. Don't be fooled though. This map is still 7+ stars on 220 BPM of just pure aim. You know, some of this, it gets intense when you get switching into the TI section on the map, but the aim starts to get a bit more prevalent, and you start to see that. Yeah, this is not easy at all.
It's just 6 minutes of pure inconsistency. Like, you actually cannot catch a break in here.
6 minutes of aiming. You know, there's aim stamina as well, you know, not just normal stamina. And if your aim stamina is down,
we got aim stamina for the tiebreaker because we love you guys. And well, I mean, we are already 1/4 of the map done, but this gets really tiring if you get to play this.
So much tapping, so much aim.
You just have a little bit of everything covered in this tiebreaker. But of course, the main specialty over here, of course, is aim consistency. So to all of the Nomad 1 haters, I'm sorry. But even I, the tapping player, managed to S-rank this. Come on. Lock in, guys. Come on. SMH. Like, I totally wasn't lucky on this Saturday run. Although it's true I had another run from ages ago. Although I didn't expect to, you know, get an S rank. But at this point, the map doesn't get really harder on this middle section of the map. It's just the same. So it's mostly a test whether, you know, you can stay awake throughout the entirety of this map.
I mean, this map, you know, it's not that difficult to hack, you know, it's really easy rhythmly wise. It's just, you know, it's just that consistency. That's all this map is. All that consistency.
You just cannot catch a single break in here. You got a bit of a slower part, but I can see people missing in here. Just, you know, the average thumb miss in here with that thumb slider. And, well, now in the middle section of the map, you get a bit of a, you know, some time to catch your breath, you know. Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. Very nice by Aleph over here. Very happy with this performance so far in this map. Moving on to the final section of the map.
I mean, there's quite some time left, though. We are just approaching the build-up so far.
Yeah, the build-up is quite long. Yeah, the build-up is quite long.
Section coming in before the last KI, in which, well, you guys will see how I probably lose my mind over the most bullshit miss ever. Because look at this. Look at it. Ah. I mean, you can't have everything in life. So, you know, you just have to settle with what you have. Unfortunately, I just can't FC anything today. So I just have to settle with an S rank on the tiebreaker. Oops.
It's a oop. Yep. Here it is, you know, going in. Now, just a little bit more of a build-up section here before we get to the final section of the map here. Coming very soon. But this consistency is so difficult to hold on for the whole 6 minutes. Any shit misses, I catch you off guard.
They can catch you off guard so easily. You gotta be really careful, especially with those slider jumps. a lot of people can miss. They are really easy to miss on, and also those slider streams, just everything just comes down to this last section of the map. And well, guys, good luck if you ever have to play this, especially against Vale. I think Vale will probably get a really good score on this map. This is honestly such a Vale tiebreaker.
Yeah, this consistency type of tiebreakers, you know, we have not seen one throughout the whole tournament. This is the first time bringing it in, and you know, I'm sure our consistency players will be happy with this one.
Yeah, honestly, the No Mod 1 gamers will eat good with this tiebreaker.
And this is the final jump to the map here.
We got the last jump section of this song, just to test that consistency, and well, that's basically it coming from the tiebreaker. Gaming.
That is it, and that is the pool showcase for the finals over here. You know, incredibly difficult maps, incredibly skill-capped maps, and you know, we just hope that you know you be able to play the maps, have fun with them. We hope to see the best of the best. You know, FC this. That's it. You know, if you are goated, you will win in these maps. This is not the easy at all.
You will not lose. Right, my
You will
words.
not lose. You will not lose. But yeah, that is all, right, Aleph? Good luck to the rest of the players, and we will see you for streaming in the finals showcase, the finals map. Yeah, this next week. Finals pool. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.